3 year old is going 5, 6 a.m. surfing. I always fall on purpose. I know I'm gonna fall. When I fall, I hold my sunglasses, I hold the laptop, I hold every I need.
It's okay. It's okay. At Ahyan Academy, we always invite special people. These people who contributed in other people's lives, these people who will inspire you, people who would give you hope for your future and also the present. Today, we have a superb, very special guest, an incredible personality, and a unique lady that I have here in my podcast. She's not only making online waves, she's also very creative and has lots of things to share with us today. And stay tuned with us, and please don't leave the show. Please welcome the amazing Karolina. Karolina,
Thank you so much for having me.
you're
I'm
welcome.
very excited to be here.
How was your trip arriving to us?
Yes, it was very pleasant. I received beautiful flowers.
Very good.
And the pictures are everywhere of me, which of course I love it.
Okay.
I think I should be a TV anchor because I look so good on the pictures there in your office.
Okay.
Maybe I'll start new career.
It's not only the pictures are beautiful, you are beautiful as well. So this is the reflection of your true self. Karolina, take us. We want to surf with you. Take us in a journey, the journey that you've been through in Dubai, maybe before you come to Dubai as well.
Yes, so people always ask like, oh, how did you start surfing? So basically, I'm from Poland, and I come from a very small town in Poland, but I always had a big dreams. Like that time, everyone dreamed of like the American dream, and I wanted to live in the US. So when I was 18, I went for exchange student to California. I was there for 1 year, and then Hawaii for 6 years. So I used to live in Hawaii, and that's where the love for ocean and surfing started. So I lived with the host family, I studied, and I was babysitting kids. It's called au pair program. It's very popular in Europe. So then I love the Hawaiian life because Poland is so cold. I love the ocean, and then what made me change, I fell in love with a Saudi guy in Hawaii, and then he said, oh, let's move to Dubai.
Okay.
So then we moved to Dubai, and I've been living in Dubai for already 13 years.
Oh,
Very long time.
long time.
And I've been working in the corporate world. So I kind of forgot about surfing when I lived in Dubai. I worked for like investment, oil and gas, different industries. And a lot of people don't know that about when they just look at the surfing videos and it's like full glam and beautiful. So then I started to do wake surfing in Dubai. So basically you surf behind the boat. The boat creates the wave and you surf behind. There's no motor, no engine on my board.
Okay.
And then when I started, I'm like, by living in Dubai, let's make something more glamorous, more wonderful. So then we started surf in the high heels and like different glamorous dresses. And the videos went viral, and that's how the concept and idea came out.
Okay, this is very unique idea, right? I'll take you back to California. When you moved from Poland to the US to California, did you feel any cultural differences? How did it impact you?
Yes, definitely. So as I said, I come from a very small town in Poland. Everybody know each other, but I wanted to be in America. I wanted to live in a sunshine kind of place, but I didn't know English that well. I thought I knew when I was in Poland, but you know how the reality is. When I moved to California, I didn't know any English, so it was good because I used to live with the host family. They were German English, so she would help me like put the stickers with the English words, so I learned faster. So it is difficult because I just turned 18,
Okay.
and that was my first trip abroad to America. And so I was a little bit, it was difficult to adjust in the beginning, but I knew there's something more there. There has to be some reason why I'm there, and I believed and I wanted to explore also. So with time, I kind of adjusted, but beginnings were very difficult.
Of course, it's totally different. I'm thinking about myself as well when I moved from Jordan to Saudi first, and then although it's the same culture, but still, of course, still there are differences, and people need to adapt. because you're always on your comfort zone, on your natural behavior. But when you're pushed to a new culture, maybe, and this is the way where you start to change. Yeah. Okay. So 13 years ago in Dubai, and you started in the corporate, and then you moved for this glamorous thing.
Surfing.
Um, uh, how did it click? I don't know. I mean, this is very, for me, it's very, innovative, creative. So how did it click?
So because I've worked in a corporate world, so I've never worried about really like money because I had salary, so I was very stable. And then I have a lot of friends they are in social media and they were like, Karolina, you need to start doing beauty, makeups, or you need to do fashion because everyone started like that. And I was like, I don't really have that style for fashion icon or the makeup. And I'm like, I know the time will come, the right time will come, and I believe in life it's all about timing. That something will show me the way. And then because I love surfing, and the minute I started to wake surfing, I would just be obsessed with it. Like a lot of friends of mine would go out, party. I go every morning, 5, 6 a.m. surfing, surfing, surfing. And I practice a lot because, of course, I lived in Hawaii, so I knew how to surf, but wing surfing was a little different. I still had to learn. So definitely I put a lot of work. And then you know, I didn't know how it's gonna go. I didn't know whether this will be a business or what's gonna happen, but I knew something is there. And when the first video went viral, I still didn't know. Like a lot of my friends were saying, "Oh, these are just funny videos. What you gonna do?" But then when Nike approached me, big brands approached me, then I understood. Okay, we're gonna make into a business and a brand.
I'm on the right track.
Yes.
Yeah. And was it difficult to just move from the corporate life to the social media and being so the decision was it okay to you, or
For me,
because it's challenging, right?
it is challenging, yes, but for me, I believe you can do everything. And I always been a very multitasking. Like, even I've been working in corporate, then do surfing. I do both. Also, I rescue cats. Like, you don't have to be one dimension. So for me, because I work like 15 years in a corporate, and like corporate actually is business. Every day it's business. You need to manage your money. You need to manage your finances. So basically, you don't need to make decisions. You can do everything. I believe. So it is a different word, but because I adjusted from the very beginning, I knew I can handle.
Okay, because it used to be work-life balance. Then they changed it to life-work balance.
Yes.
Then they made it life-work integrity.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's an integration. So it's life is work is part of life. Life is part
True,
of work,
yeah.
and is outgoed. So you mentioned something about rescuing cats.
Yes.
Are you a cat lady?
Yes, so I'm definitely a cat lady, but it's actually a very interesting story how this whole thing started because so basically I was more a dog person. I never had cats. And then I met this one special cat in Sharjah that unfortunately he passed away last year. And
Sorry for that.
I should miss him.
It's okay. It's okay.
And then so then sorry.
We have tissues, please.
Yes, dishes. So then I was in these groups.
You're okay?
Yes. And then, so I was in this group rescuing cats. And my surfing is just started. I was doing like fun videos. Like one went viral and stuff. And I knew this lady. Her name was Parisa. And I rescued a lot of cats from her. And then one time she was like, "Oh, Karolina, my daughter is a videographer. You should shoot something." And imagine about timing. Speaking of timing, that time I got my first paid project. It was an American clothing brand.
Okay.
And they approached us for one video. So I'm like, okay, let me try your daughter. So I was friends first with the lady, then with her daughter. So then we met and she was very sweet and we did first project together. And also that time was the Barbie movie came out in the UK.
Okay.
Very viral, very big. So we did this one kind of paid clothing brand project. And then we thought like, okay, let's do a fun Barbie video. So we just did out of fun, like the wig, laptop, all different crazy stuff. And then when we posted the Barbie video, it was like one of my famous videos and like 60 million views. on TikTok, just on one platform, and like all over the world, the news came out like Dubai Barbie Surfer. That's how the Barbie Surfer came out, and we became very popular, and it started to be like super viral. Oh, it's AI, it's not real, all this kind of thing. And from that time, I started with Mariam, the videographer, and my friend, and until now, she's the only one who follows my videos. So we met through the love for cats, and because she's also rescuing, and we continue to work together. That's why I always think that you can't look at, people say, what's your secret to success? And it's like, if you are passionate, like I was passionate about surfing, it's just my
agree.
and cats. You meet, the universe brings you people. Like I met Parisa, her mom, then I met her, and because they are biggest rescuers I know. They, love cats and love what they do. So that's how we met, and we continue to work together. So I think it's important to have good people around you. And that's the real truth about success. If you are truly passionate about something, you love something, and you put your heart, it's not about the money. Because when we started, it was never about the money. It was just because we love surfing, we love creating. And then the success came itself.
It's about the mindset,
Yes.
Carolina. So you have this mindset, um, and I think that you reset your mindset every day.
Yes,
This is
definitely.
yeah, because with this, attitude, the way how you look at life, the way how you think, this means that your mindset is always refreshed, and um, um, doing because I'm a cat person as well, so when you speak about cats, you speak with passion, and your eyes start sparkling, and
Right.
because it's really, it's life is all about, I believe, giving, yeah,
Right.
and gratitude. So these two
Yeah.
things will you will be happy, I think. So when you look at happiness, it's about gratitude and giving.
Yeah.
So currently, how many cats you have?
I only have a few. I don't really disclose the details.
Okay.
I have rehomed more than 100 cats, and mostly all my cases were really sick cats, like no eyes, no tail, no leg,
Oh my
very sick. And even recently, we sent one cat, Bella, to Austria. So they've been getting good life. Lot of my cats found amazing families. So I'm just so grateful. And I always feel like, I always say, okay, hopefully I'm not gonna find any cats. But then all of a sudden the cat come out. But I think it's when you have a personality like caring, and God gives you like the signs, like you need to help. Because a lot of cats, even just recently I rescued this very tiny kitten with wobbly head. It was very wobbly head, and it was actually the sibling brought me to that cat. The sibling pick up some food and went straight away, dropped the food to the sick kitten. So we pick it up and we rescue. And now we found a new family. They'll come next week from UK and rescue and like adopt. So good things coming.
Very good. So you mentioned Mariam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
love Mariam.
yeah, of course we love her. And because people, and you mentioned something about AI, but
Yeah,
because
true.
people, they are under the impression that all of your videos are AI.
Yeah.
So can you just
For me, that this is a compliment. I get a lot of questions. And for me, if somebody thinks like my videos are AI, they are done so perfectly. And that's why I always try to give so much credits to my team, my videographer, Mariam, which I love her. Also, Kabayans, Kuyas on the boat, the Capitan. It's a whole teamwork, everything makes, because what you don't see the behind the scene is, we ensure everything is perfect. The hair is perfect. The dress is perfect. All details are perfect. And then also the way Mariam captures the videos. So if somebody say, oh, it's AI, I feel like a compliment, because they are just so good. People can believe it's real.
maybe Mariam is a robot?
Yes.
And then
She's an AI. Mariam, yes, AI. She looks AI. Or a Capitan AI.
And how long does it take to shoot one video?
So it's actually very quick. In 1 hour, if it's an easy idea, we can do 2, 3 ideas.
Okay.
Because we are very quick. I can change on the boat. I'm sliding in and out of the boat. Sometimes when there's like 2 looks, or when we did abayas, I just remove one abaya, put on the another abaya while I'm surfing. Actually, you should join us. You should join us on the boat and see the behind the scene, how it works.
Because I don't know. So for me, when I look at the videos, I think it took 9 hours,
Yeah.
10 hours, you know. But if you say in 1 hour you make more
Yeah.
than an idea, so of course I'll be
Yeah,
honored
you should
to
come.
join.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
next time you should,
Yes,
you just tell me.
definitely.
Any awkward situations, any funny things
Yeah,
happen during
that's the
shooting?
thing.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. So we always have a lot of funny ideas. So, for example, we were doing a Christmas tree, and that was a difficult. And when there are little tricky kind of ideas, we try to practice first. So we had the Christmas tree, which was gigantic, and everything is about logistics. So we did go a few days before to try. So I fall with that Christmas tree. And I'm just holding that tree to fall to issue because what's very important, and actually I wanted to say that on air, I never litter the seat because people always say, oh, you fall with all this stuff. First of all, I never fall accidentally. I always fall on purpose. I know I'm gonna fall. When I fall, I hold my sunglasses, I hold the laptop, I hold every item. We always pick it up. Even when we go in a sea and we see other litter, rubbish, we always pick it up. So because I'm a big ocean lover, animal lover, I would never wanna damage the ocean or the sea. So the funny things are a lot of times like something happened, like okay, this situation happened, boat broke down. I was surfing with the Birkin, that's very expensive, putting makeup, and then all of a sudden I'm losing the wave, and I know something's off with the boat because if the boat stops, I just crash the boat. So the boat stopped, and I'm like faster, faster. He's like, no, 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 the boat stopped, and they say come back. So I panic. I just threw the bag because bag is expensive. I threw the bag, and then I collapsed in the water. So I fell down all wet, and you have a one shot.
You saved the bag, not yourself.
Yes, I carried the bag. I just fall in the water. So that was a funny one because I know nothing happened. Like I'm not scared of the ocean. Ocean is my neighborhood. So I'm very confident in the water. So then I just fall in the water is okay. But we stopped shooting because I was all wet.
Okay. Okay.
So you have a one shot when you film.
Very good. And do you remember one very, very challenging or difficult video that you've created?
So there are a few. For example, when the items are very heavy, like 10 kg and stuff, for me it's not that difficult to hold, but for me giving to the staff, it's more tricky. Or the weather conditions. This is
Because of the
this-
balance,
yeah,
I believe.
the balance. And then the weather conditions, that's the problem when sometimes it's very windy and we hold items. And then, the wind blows. So I have to hold my weight against the item I hold so I don't fly. We had the balloons. So the weather conditions, sometimes it's a little tricky, but we just play with it.
Okay. If we dive a little deeper in your personality, what other things that you like, what other hobbies that you have, just share with them,
Yeah.
because everybody knows you as the surfing lady, and
Surfing lady. I love surfing. So this is my love and passion. I mean, other hobbies. I love sports overall. Like I love rollerblading, ice skating. I just started recently tennis and paddle. So I love sports. I'm a very active person. And even when I was in Poland, in high school, I used to play handball in a national
oh,
pool. So it's
I
all
I
about,
love it. I like
yeah,
it.
it's all about sports. And I'm a very outgoing person, very active person. So I always do something. Even I might not be, I always stick to do like what I'm best at it. Like people say, why don't you do skydive? But I'm scared of heights. And I don't want to do like you need to. I think in life it's important you direct yourself to do what you love and what you're good at it. Not you start a little bit here, you start a little bit there. You can do other stuff for fun, for enjoyment, but you stick to the things you're good at it. And you just do it very, very well.
It's about persistence and about continuous passion to what you do, and you get better and better in what you do.
Exactly.
Um, and during your career, and I will call this your career, yeah. Did you have any doubts or any drawbacks that you say, okay, I'm not doing this anymore?
So no, I never have because you see, I started from a place where I didn't think even that would be career. Like even now, when people ask to me, it's just a true blessing that all these billions views, everything came because I started purely out of love for surfing. And every time I bring somebody, even I bring my family, my uncle, first time in Dubai, I bring him. He's obsessed with the boat. It's just the vibe. So we went and we started to do out of love for, because I love being in the water. Like, I don't really party. For me, the best thing I can do is go surf. And people even ask me, okay, what you gonna do after? I'm like, there's no after. Surfing will be always part of my life. And because, whether the video go viral or not, I still love it. I do because I'm just so obsessed. Like, this is my obsession. So because I'm so obsessed, it will always be there. And I never had doubts because I never started from the place where I'm like, okay, this will be this, or I will get this out of it, or I'll be making this or that. It just started because I love doing it. Everything that came, I take as a blessing. Because even if I don't have all of that, I'll still be surfing.
Okay.
So I never doubt in myself really because this is my passion.
You told me off the record that you travel a lot, and
Yes.
and when you travel, do you also travel for surfing?
Or I only choose the places where
I
can
travel to surf, and I
Yeah.
don't travel to.
No, and I've been thinking like I haven't been on actual like vacation like people, like I have a sister and she always every few months she travel for vacation like here or there. I'm like I never travel vacation because my life it's my work.
Hmm.
Like I surf in Miami, I surf in Newcastle. Imagine Newcastle. It was freezing in September. I surfed in Estonia. I surfed in Maldives. So and I always bring my boards with me. So wherever I go, I always ensure I can surf because for me, if I go and I can't surf, it's not a holiday.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but I don't go on trips like that.
It's when somebody find a job you like and
Yeah.
you don't need to work
Yeah,
anymore. Yeah.
So this is for me. Like wherever I go, it's always surfing, and it's I do because I just love.
Mm-hmm. And what was the most difficult location for surfing for you?
I think the Newcastle was really difficult because first of all, the boat was the surfing boat was not there. It was just a kind of a recreation boat. So then create the wave, and it was September, so it was freezing. People were in winter jackets, and I was in shorts and a t-shirt. And I was in the water, and overall, okay, I'm Polish, but I don't like cold. I don't like winter so much. I love summer. So this was really hard, but we still nailed it. The videos went very well, performed good. It was viral. It was so good still.
Okay. Poland, Dubai. What do you think the similarities in these two cultures? I know they are so far, but are there any similarities that you picked or maybe you noticed
I
in
think
the culture of Middle East in general and Poland?
I mean, similarities, I think there's not that many similarities. It's hard for me to find. It's more like differences because in Poland, it's more about work life balance. Like, people work till 5, and after 5, nobody calls weekends. Like, a lot of shopping malls are closed on Sunday, and shops are open very short hours. Like, when I'm in Poland, I struggle. Because in Dubai, we have life 24/7, and, open everything, malls, shopping, everything. And you go to Poland and you have to like stop. You have to calm down. You have to, live this slow life.
The dynamics are different.
Yeah, because people prioritize family time. It's different. It's different vibration there. So it's more calm. So I go actually to see families most of the time. But that's very different. Here the life is 24/7
Okay.
all the time.
Because I've been to Poland
Okay.
and I felt the people were warm when
Yes.
I've been there, very friendly. Um, um, I was under the impression it's Europe. It's because I've been to different countries in Europe, but Poland was really different for me. I felt so welcome. So this is why I thought maybe culturally
Yeah.
there are some similarities. So then it's totally almost different cultures. Um, how did you adapt to blend in such culture?
For me, because I lived in the US and I actually also, because I'm from small town, so I left my parents' house when I was 14. I went to live in a bigger city to go to high school.
Okay.
So 3 years I already lived alone and I was just visiting my family every once a month or so. So I became independent very fast. And then when I was in high school, everyone was dreaming to go to university, live outside the family, but I already lived in high school. That's why I wanted more.
Mm-hmm.
That's why then when I moved to US, I already adjusted, got the cultural shock kind of, adjusted, learned, and then when I came to Dubai, of course, was different because it's Middle East. You need to be respectful of the culture, the rules. So it was different, but because I'm very adaptable,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of understood and adapted quite fast.
Mm-hmm. So you have two turning point in
Yes.
in life, one to the US and the other one
Middle East,
in the Middle East, and maybe the first one was more difficult.
Yes, because I was younger.
You were younger and in Dubai. So did you take the same, I would say, the same path when you arrived to Dubai? Like what you did changes there, you did it in Dubai as well, in your behavior, in your attitude.
I think here was a little easier because I was with somebody here who knew the culture.
Mhm.
Was from Saudi, so he knew everything here. So I had someone to help me.
Okay.
But I was in the US, I was just there all by myself. Like, okay, there was a group, there was a lot of girls in the same exchange students, and there were like people there, but I was all alone there. So it was harder there.
Mm.
I-
A little piece of advice you would tell the 18-year-old Karolina.
So I'll tell believe in yourself always and just keep going. Keep going and believe in timing in life because that's what a lot of people even now ask me, oh, what is the secret? What is this? I say, look, you need to believe in yourself because I meet a lot of really talented people that I've noticed they don't believe in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And like I always try to push, motivate. I see you are good at something. I tell you, wow, you should do that. You should believe in yourself. You should do. And they're like, oh, I don't know. I say, look, and that's what I wanted to inspire people because like when you think, I'm just surfing with a Christmas tree or a TV or a cake, and it became a business. So whatever crazy idea you have or talent you have, you should pursue and you should do it. But the important thing is you need to believe in yourself. Because for me, I believe in myself 100%. Other people wouldn't believe, but I knew there is something there. I didn't know what it will be, but I knew if I just keep pushing, if I improve myself, if I'll be so good at it that nobody can beat me, then nobody can beat me. Then success will come automatically. So you need to believe in yourself.
Actually, I like the part when you say when you see something good in people,
Yeah.
you tell them, and this is the power of feedback. So when you give somebody feedback or give somebody a direction, especially if you're good in giving feedback, then you might change somebody's life. Um, have you? Did you have any experience that you really changed somebody's life?
So I'm always trying to tell people around me, inspire, give them advice, what they should do, and that some people listen, some people don't listen. But I don't know whether it changed their life because I don't look at that whether it changed or not. I'm hoping that I just help to, give them little advice here and there, and then because if that's the same, I believe in like karma in life. So if I give advice, somebody help me because I had throughout my path some people here and there, which I don't maybe remember their name, don't remember, but they said something that is stuck in my head here or there, and it took me along the way. So I think if I tell you something and you might think next month, oh, she said that, and yet this was true. I inspire you, I push you because it's all about making a difference in this world.
Yeah.
And to help each other. And we live in a world of social media where any ideas, it can be a business and it can make you successful.
True.
So you just need to believe in yourself so much that, you just focus and do it.
True, true. Since you mentioned social media now, and have you ever received any silly comments on your videos?
A lot of silly comments, so many silly comments, so many silly comments. And the thing is, there was this one viral video which is so funny. So we were doing collaboration with like a security company. So the big guys came on a boat, and like the idea was that I'm putting lipstick, then oops, I fall in the water, and then he jumps and rescue me.
Good.
So the first security, oh no no no, I cannot swim. I'm like, that was the part of the. I said, what about you? Yes, yes, I can swim. So imagine we have one shot, right? Mariam is there for filming, team is there, everybody is there. So I'm putting the lipstick, I fall in the water, and they say to the guy, okay, jump, jump. So he's like, no, no, no. So he started to removing his jacket. He's like, no, 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 no. So he didn't jump. But the whole process when he was saying no, 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 he's not gonna jump was so funny. And then when we arrived, they came pick me up because I'm waiting there in the ocean for them to come. They pick it up, and then I said, why didn't you jump? He said, no, no, I cannot swim. I say, why did you tell you can swim? But the comments,
What kind of security
Yeah.
are you?
but the comments, they were the funniest thing. So video went super viral, like 100 million views all over social media. And people are like, oh, she's not paying him enough. He didn't jump. Oh, he lied on his CV. He's a bodyguard, not a lifeguard. She didn't, like, they were, bro took 7 days to respond. Like, they were so tiny in different comments. Like, people, I love it. A lot of times I read the comments because they're just so funny.
Yeah. And was there a comment on any of your video that inspired you or gave you this
Yeah,
kind of?
so I have a lot. And a lot of times people say, oh, you should surf with a sandwich. So the next time we take a sandwich toaster and we make a sandwich. So a lot of time I listen people actually, because the ideas are endless. And the most kind of inspiring, which is so sweet, I get messages from parents or kids draw me. Like, I made this video of a big croissant and a laptop, and then this one kid drew me, and it's like, oh, this is for you. They're waiting for all your videos. So for me, it's important that my videos reach not only people, like kids, inspired. They should be funny, so still like kind of safe, and respectful. So I love getting messages from kids. I get so many. They love the videos, the funny ones.
You love kids, you love cats, you love
They
dogs,
love
you're so very sweet. Before we start our podcast, you did a small questionnaire with me.
Test. Give me a difficult
it
test.
wasn't a test. So you, in that assessment or that questionnaire, you told me who you are. Yeah. And we get the results, and your personality is, we call it amiable, green personality. This is a green color. And at the same time, your sub personality is expressive, and this is the yellow personality. So you are your green yellow kind of personality. I didn't explain much about the personality, so I said maybe we can explain it now, so people know you more. Yeah.
And I also know myself, right?
So the green people or amiable people are the best team players on earth.
Wow. Okay.
Very lovable, very approachable, people, very calming. People feel that they need to put their heads on your shoulder and you calm them down. This is the personality of a team, of an amiable person or a green person. At the same time, because you are on the top in the scale, so you are a people's person, and you share the yellow personality as well. And yellow personality is a personality that has no plan, very creative, walk with the flow. Anything happens, I adapt. Anything happens, I change. And this explains very much the turning points in your life that you decided to take. And I believe since then, since you were 18 or maybe 14, you had the same personality.
Right.
Yeah. So the other side of the personality is more analytical and perfectionist, and people who are drivers and more giving instructions and so do you agree on the assessment that you had? Okay. What do you think? Are you more amiable or more expressive?
I think mixture of both, because I'm a Gemini. So I think I'm kind of everything, depending on the day. So sometimes I'm like this, then I change. So I am a little bit this kind of person that it's a little bit all over the place, but I'm trying to be a little bit more structured. And but definitely I know myself that I'm more like a people person, and I'm not very like, strict or, so I totally agree with that test.
Okay. So mercy or justice?
Depends. We have
Choose
to
choose one.
This is very hard one though, because I don't know, because you see, mercy depends, but justice depends also on the crime. So
Let's not make it a crime. Let's make
Okay,
it an
let's make
incident.
mercy then,
Let's
yes.
make it an incident.
Incident mercy then, yes.
Okay, so if you were a manager in a company, yeah, and you have a team, would you implement mercy, or you would implement justice? So just to make it easier, it's not a crime now. You're a manager now.
I mean, if it comes to, okay, so I'm loving personal this, but when it comes to business, I'm strict. Business is business, and then for me, is like, if it's about a result, it has to be delivered. So even for me, I kind of put more pressure on me. Even like when we have a big project, surfing or whatever, and then I know, it's a big project and people depends, I push myself, and so I think in business you have to be strict.
Okay, okay. Um, when I ask or when I train some of the executives or managers or team leaders or supervisors, um, they think that applying the policy by the book is what would take the company to the next level. Yeah. I always push back on that idea, and I say, knowing the people more and working with them to know them. So even you should know what are they missing, what exactly the gift that you need to bring this team member on Christmas, for example.
True.
It's not just a gift, something which is related to them, because knowing them make you work better with them.
Right.
And this is, I believe, what you have with your team of
Yeah.
Kabayans and your
Yes.
and Mariam, and
Yes,
because you
definitely.
know them, you know their
And
families.
it's a teamwork. Like by the end of the day, we did this Philippines video that I became a Filipino hero now, I must say. But
I will tell you after we finish the podcast what our Filipinos here in the office did when they knew
no,
when they knew you're
so
coming.
the video ideally came out of the team. So the team members, they said, Carolina, there is a Filipino Independence Day. We should do it. I said, okay, what do we get? And I had a friend in Philippines then. So I said, okay, bring me this original national Filipiniana dress. So imagine we even got the dress from Philippines because it's a flag, so, and it's a country, so we wanted to be very respectful to wear exactly what they wear. And then the idea came out just to kind of support, because the Philippines community is so big here, and we wanted to kind of help and support them. And then the video went so viral, and they became famous, the kuyas and all of that. So that was so sweet. But basically, what's important, like, they know when we film, when we do, everybody's stripped, everybody's focused, everybody working so hard. But when we, in the meantime, we enjoy, we laugh, we talk. I don't look at them like we are all friends, we are all family, and that's why the video is great, because it's all teamwork. So even a person who just helps giving stuff, it's important. Every role is so important. So it's all a teamwork.
Yeah, I agree with you, because when you deal with people the way you deal with,
Yeah.
um, so people or your team will not work to get paid; they will work to please you. Yeah, not to disappoint you, because
yes.
disappointment is the thing that make people sometimes don't relate. So everybody communicates. Few people connect, and this is what we need to do with our teams and our people around us. Um, did you expect that I ask you a question that I didn't ask? I mean, put the question and answer it.
Yeah, I think about personal life, which is good.
Yeah.
Because I mean, for me, personal life is important, but it's not the most important.
Okay.
I think for me, the most important is our own happiness, because you cannot be, okay, whether you're in love or you have somebody or you don't have like personal life. Like, if you're not happy by yourself, nobody can make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be happy by yourself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we reached to the end of our podcast. Thank you so much for being here today. I really liked it, and also I'm so happy that now you know Mariam more, because she did the same.
She did the test.
The
We
same.
found out the truth about Mariam.
Okay. Now
Yes.
you can take this to her favor or to her.
I think to her favor, because the results, we can say we are happy with her results.
Very
We
good.
passed the test.
Very good. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Karolina.
so much.
Thank you.